What up, man? It's your big brother, K-Rino. K-Rino. Look, to whom it may concern, I need y'all to stop thinking that y'all know people. And what do I mean by that? Too many people, particularly because this is rooted in social media and the internet and all that, too many people will assess a clip, a soundbite, word of mouth from somebody else, a rumor, a perception, a false perception of something that they may even see or hear with their own eyes, and they will make the assumption that they are the authority on that situation. And what I mean is that people will look at something. They'll be looking at somebody's um, relationship. They'll be looking at somebody's life, or they may see a person uh, in a down moment. They may be dressed down or something, and the assumption is, oh, yeah, he doing bad now, or she doing bad. You know. They may catch you at a in a vulnerable moment. They may catch you at a time where you was upset about something and you was venting, and they will assume, oh man, she got some issues. She is really struggling. I'm concerned. This is disturbing. These are all the types of terms that people will use. They'll see a picture. They'll see a photograph. And we all know, well, I can't say we all know, otherwise I wouldn't be making this video. But people with some sense know that just looking at a still shot photo of somebody in a moment, and in that moment, in that photo, they may have just been looking sad, sitting next to their husband or something and looking sad, and then all of a sudden, oh man, he must be abusing. He must be abusing her. That's an abusive relationship. Look how sad she looks. Because one moment made you think that you knew a person's whole life. That's a dangerous thing to do. Reason being because, number one, you don't know a person's whole life. If you don't live with that person, if you're not around them, if you don't know them personally, you don't know their whole life. Number two, it's very disrespectful. Number three, how would you feel if somebody took something that they saw in a moment as it relates to you and did the same thing? Number four, it's very dangerous because when you contribute to that kind of stuff, you run the risk of ruining somebody's reputation who doesn't deserve for their reputation to be ruined. Because bad news travels fast, but a lie travels twice as fast as the bad news. So people like to jump on the train of mess and controversy so much that if you say, well, man, she that dude must be beating on her. Oh man, old girl looks smoked out now. And you have no proof, no evidence that this is the case, and you start to put that out in the universe. And since lies are attractive, people will, man, you heard such and such as this and that, and it catches fire and it's gone. It grows legs and it's gone. And here's the thing. Even if the rumor is true in some cases, still not your place to perpetuate it and keep it going and contribute to the spread of it. Not your place to do that. Because again, you got a life. Your family has a life. You have family. You have children. And I ain't just talking about celebrities, man. Because people have this thing where they feel like A celebrity's personal life is off limits because, well, you choose to put yourself in the public eye, so whatever you do in your life is fair game for us to talk about. And us could be the platforms, the vlogging people, and whoever, the news media, whatever, all the way down to just people in the neighborhood who nobody knows from nobody else, because it starts here, then it trickles down, and then it spreads among the people. But you have to have the same mind frame when it comes to that as you would want people to have as it relates to you, especially when you know that something that's being said about you is not true. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. You don't know people. You don't know your neighbor. It was funny. I was watching that the King Richard movie about Venus and Serena, and I mentioned this movie before because it's a lot of real life principles in this movie, and I'm gonna drop another one on y'all. Um, if you've seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. That was a part where the neighbor across the street was trying to check Venus and Serena's dad, saying that he was working them too hard, and you need to let those kids be kids, and she just involved in stuff that she ain't got no business being involved in, and she called CPS on them. Now the truth was there was no abuse going on. They enjoyed and had fun working on their craft of tennis, and it was none of this lady's business what was going on, because she looked at a situation and she misread it and took it and ran with it. People do that all the time. Unless something is blatant as it relates to abuse and things like that, man, stay out of people's house, man. Stay out of people's life. Deal with your own life, because you wouldn't want nobody in your mix like that. And stop thinking that you are the authority. That's a foolish process to look at and say, I can look at one piece of somebody's life and I think I got them all figured out. Only a fool thinks like that. Only a fool thinks like that. We operate and deal with a range of emotions every single day. In a 24-hour day, the average person can pretty much check off 7, 8 major emotions that they experience throughout that day. And if somebody catches you in one of the emotions that may not be positive, happy emotions, or laughing, or then they'll misread you and get to telling everybody you must be depressed, or they saw you in the store and you was looking for some change you couldn't find. You thought you brought your money, but you didn't. So you like, man, oh man, it was sad. He broke. He didn't even have enough money to pay for his groceries, man. It was sad. Nah, he just forgot his wallet. Stop doing that, man. You don't know people unless you know them. And even when you know them, it's none of your business what they going through and what they dealing with. Just like it's none of mine what you going through. All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think about this topic. Anything else y'all want me to talk about, let me know. And if it lines up with my mind, I'll give it to you. All right, catch y'all later. Peace.